Welcome everyone. Hope you had a great week and a great weekend. Thank you all for joining our weekly overview for the upcoming week. Last week we did a detailed charting for S&P 500 from the 3-month all the way down, and as we said, we're still in an uptrend, but there is a potential something, a drop, a correction in the market, which apparently maybe it started, maybe it's not, maybe this can be something like this and continuation of the down move, which we're not in the business of predicting the market. We're in the business of trading our setups. In our midweek sessions, we identified continuation of the up move, same as in crypto or in the DXY. Our job basically is to identify setups and trade these setups with the trend. So if the trend on the higher time frame is still pointing to the upside, you should be trading buy setups. You should not try to predict the end of the setup or the end of the end of the trend or the end of a cycle or whatever it is. Your job is to trade the setup and pay yourself. Pay the trader. Always pay the trader. Always, always, always. Psychologically, it's a better approach, seeing your account growing. Psychologically, it will help you to focus on the next setup and keep you not being biased in one direction. That's been said, for the upcoming week concerning the indices, we're still looking for up move until the market shows us a different perspective or a different view. But from our end, there is a potential of revisiting this high. Revisiting this high. Does it mean that it will continue? It might. We're still in an uptrend, so on any pullback we'll be looking for a buy. Would we buy on top of here? Well, if we break and stayed above here, why not? Are we looking for something to peak the top and reverse? correction and continuation of the up move? Yes, it can. But from my end, I'm looking for, if the indices are looking more to the upside, I'm looking for the XY to continue the push to the downside. Unless the structure changes in our midweek session that we do every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, pre-New York. Then we will identify a setup with that direction. But for the time being, that's what we're looking at. EURUSD, same thing. I'm looking for continuation of the up move. Unless if this is broken, then I'll start looking for the sell. For the time being, we're above this. We're looking for the up move. GU, right as where we said, hopefully whoever trades that took some, like as I explained last week, if it comes down and breaks this, then we'll look for our sells. We're staying above here, we're looking for our buys. For the time being, we're still looking for the buys. We're still looking for the buys. Most likely coming up till up here, 139. Aussie, same concept, continuation of the up move. New Zealand, very strong move. Usually it doesn't give that much when the New Zealand trends, it doesn't give that much of a pullback. It's very tricky how you need to trade the New Zealand dollar across the board. So whoever trades the New Zealand, we're still looking for the following. CAD was looking for something like this as indicated, and continuation as I mentioned, the move is not yet ready, but we traded the short. I basically traded the short till around these areas, and I was looking for a buy. Now there's a potential that this comes back up here and retest similar to this one, and then a drop. Okay, that's one potential. Unless this is broken, that's a buy setup. From the way I trade, that's a buy setup. Unless if this is broken on the retest of this, I will continue looking for my shorts. So for UCAD, that's a buy setup till up here. Unless if it's broken, then on the retest of it, I'm looking for more down move. UJ still trending to the upside. Just let me check something. From the way I look at the market, this is a potential for something like this, but we're still looking for continuation of the up move. So any drop, retest of this area, or any candle on higher time frames, would be looking for more up move. JJ, beautiful run on JJ, and there's more up to come, apparently towards the 163. Just let me confirm that 1 second. Exactly 165, 169 even. So more up move to come. Look for your buys. Silver. Beautiful buys from our end. We went into details from Wednesday, Thursday and Friday how to trade this one. On every pullback there was a buy setup that was indicated on specific time frames. We'll be releasing some of the videos that we did, just to show how we trade and how we look at the market in a more detailed way, and how the setups that we identify, how to risk manage these setups, and how to when to look for these setups. We're working on something out. Now for concerning silver, as long as we are above these, we're looking for continuation of the up move. Gold, this has a potential for it to come down, grab liquidity, and then continue back up. Now if that liquidity was grabbed and we stayed underneath here, this has a potential for something like this. But for the time being, I'm looking for the liquidity grab and continuation of the up move. Let's see how it's gonna play out. Oil, I have nothing to say on any buy setup. I would be buying oil. Still, to the uptrend is not showing any weakness for it to do that, like most of traders looking at. I would be looking for more buys on any buy setup. BTC, I'm looking for almost to the top. I think, yes, almost to the top. We're looking for a correction and continuation of the up move. We might not even have this deep of a correction. We might have something like this and continuation of the up move. Is it possible? I'll give you a probability. Is it possible to have something like this? Yeah, it is. Do I place my money on that? No, not yet. I place my money still on buy setups. Is there any signs that the market is gonna do something like this? Nope. So why overthink stuff? On the buy setups, look for your buys. Unless there's a structure which we look at, more than welcome to come and join our Discord. We'll identify them, and when these structures are broken, then we start looking for ourselves. Keep on pushing the trend, guys. Follow the trend. ETH, looking for XRP looking for more buys similar to this. Is there a potential that this can be the end of this move? Yes, but let's let it start. Thank you all for joining, and don't forget to press the like and share, and have a beautiful week.